Update 1070 brings a new Forge Pass and yet more quality of life to make life easier. Take a gander at the update highlights on our forum to learn more. I mean, I love this character. I love this character. Let's take a look. All right, Raid Shadow Legends forum. Let's see. Nope, we're not going to add that. So, okay, the Forge Pass, Platinum tier. Step up from gold, relic crafting, 8 new relics, 2 for each rarity of a unique Forge Pass group. Let's see. We have deals bonus damage. Where deals 2% more damage if all allies are alive. Doesn't work if there are no allies. Okay. More of a, keep your team alive for as long as possible, obviously, but defensive control lines. Warrior is healed by 2% of their max health when using their default skill. It's kind of boring. I can see it being effective. Andromeda's Diadem. Whenever the wearer heals an ally with an active skill, has a 10% chance to increase the cooldown of one of the wearer's skills by 1 turn. So, let's see, 6, 10, 15, so a 25% chance at max. Whenever the wearer heals an ally with an active skill. I wonder if this has a chance to proc on each individual heal, like if you do an area of effect heal where you heal your whole team. That would make this busted. That would actually make this busted. Cooldown of one of the wearer's skills. So obviously you throw this on a healing champion, right? Exile's Crown, Forge Pass, where receives 1% less damage for each debuff on them. It's kind of cute, kind of niche. If you got a character that gets debuffed a lot, then they just overall reduce damage, but it's like 2.5, 3, 4, it's like 5% less damage. I guess that could be pretty impactful. The Blades of Ukomori. Whenever an ally is attacked by an enemy, the wearer has a 30% chance of provoke debuff on the attacker for 1 turn. When an ally is attacked by an enemy, the wearer has a 15%. Okay. Provoke debuff on the attacker for 1 turn. So 30% chance to force. It's not so bad. Throw it on your defense or your health champion, like Leonardo with his swords, right? Or Shredder, right? Health champion. Ooh, Morag. I could use that on my Morag. That could be really good on my Morag. Huh. Maybe. Bane of Centranos. Let's see. Whenever an enemy receives a buff, the wearer has a 15% chance, 30% chance, fully leveled, getting the same buff for 2 turns. Ooh, that could be really good, especially if it's like a 1 turn only buff. You can get a lot of value out of that. Occurs once per turn. When an enemy receives a buff. So again, a lot of area of effect buffs on the opposing team. I'm guessing that each individual buff has a chance to proc this thing, which means that you could dramatically, it'd be like 15 times 4 or 15 times 5, depending on what game mode you're in. That could be a dramatically higher. This could almost proc almost every single turn. That'd be huge. That could be a huge artifact. That might actually be insane. I wonder if that works on, surely that doesn't work on the dungeon. Immortal Visage, very cool looking. Mythical, once per round, wearer is revived with 50% health and 50% turn meter. 100% health and 100% turn meter. Wow, that is insane. If you put this on your reviver, that's crazy. That is crazy. Once per round, wearer is revived with 50% health and 50. So you have to kill this guy last. You have to kill whoever's wearing this artifact last. That could be huge. That's ridiculous. That's big time win right there. Dread Bomb, love the name. Wearer has a 10% chance to gain. Let's update the game. 10% chance to gain an extra turn when attacking. Let's see, 20% extra turn when it's fully leveled up. When attacking, wearer also ignores 20% of the enemy's defense when attacking during extra turns. Very strong in attack champions, obviously. So we prepare a couple of quality of life improvements to help deal with the overflow of champions after summoning them for an event. Let's see. The number of free slots in the reserve vault will be increased to 600. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. I'm running out of space constantly, just spamming for this Ninja Turtle event. Instant upgrade feature in the tavern, which allow you to sacrifice rare champions. Don't worry, it's turned off by default. Yeah. Not a problem there. Mute feature will be added to the game chat. We already knew about that. Let's see. Basalt of various ranks will be added to certain stages in a cursed city. That's going to be upgrading relics. Obviously, with the addition of, 8 new relics, leveling them up is going to be very important. Issue that prevented clans from getting clan league points from victories. That's fixed. A bug that caused. Okay. Let's see. Alagaeus is getting balanced. Looks like improved. Yeah, it looks like it remove all buffs. Yeah, across the board, that's a good improvement. Let's see. The heal amount is proportional. Removes all debuffs from allies. And increases 50%. Champion is immune to block. This is a nice upgrade as well, Raglan. I like the Bannerlords a lot. Yeah. Gear storage space improvement. I always like reading the comments to posts like this as well, just to get on the same page with what the community is interested in. Taking this one step further, I do know that they had announced an update to the chronophage set and accessories. They're making it a little different. Okay, instead of it having the immutable artifacts, of course, you get from the Shredder's dungeon, right? Possibly from other places as well. Some changes here. My guess is people started collecting some of the pieces and they kind of realized that it wasn't that strong. And they probably noticed a pretty dramatic drop-off and people farming it after the first couple of days once they've gotten, a little bit of it. But, the increased resistance, increased speed from 10 to 32, that's huge. Resistance was dropped from 80 to 60. Now the immutable buff will block any attempt to increase. There's a big explainer about the immutable buff. It's a little bit more than I'd want to really drone on about in a video like this. But basically, the immutable buff blocks an attempt to increase the skill's cooldown, so making your champions slower. It blocks those attempts. And they go over a bunch of some other things having to do with it, like if you steal it or if it's changing, all of that. All that's over here explained as well. All around, good changes for the day. Ninja Turtles animations sped up a little bit. I mean, if you have multiple Ninja Turtles, I know most of us are probably going to get 2 at the very most. Like you're going to get the Michelangelo Chase for free, right? And then you might get Donatello from the Fusion. And if you're lucky during the progressive chance, you can get Raphael. Getting Leonardo, getting April, getting Shredder, very difficult. Seems like gotta just get it out of there, right? All right. Well, let me know in the comment section down below. What you guys are feeling about these changes. Do you use any of those champions that were upgraded, or not? Love to hear it. I love you all. Good luck in Teleria.